years. So before we get our weekend and before I get my weekend started and my Christmas holiday started, I wanted to talk about some of the hottest anime news to come out recently. So there's been quite a lot of news to come out recently. Some of them you might already see in the title. Some of them are other things. I'm just going to go in a random order today. And starting off with some anime that have been announced. We have a new Gundam coming out. This is Mobile Suit Gundam. I don't know how to pronounce this word. I do not know how to fucking pronounce that word. Who made this title? Is it GQX? Is it Gundam Gigguk? I don't know. Is it G-Quacks? G-Cucks? G-Cox? I don't know.
Hey Gigguk, I just want your opinion on this. So for example, Danmachi Season 1 isn't on Crunchyroll, but Season 2 and 3 are, but Season 4 isn't on Crunchyroll. Do you think that if a streaming app like Crunchyroll or Disney Plus or Amazon Prime or HBO or Hulu gets Season 1 of a show, it should...
I'm guessing you're asking my opinion of should everything be uniform on one streaming platform? Yes, I would love that. Not more that I would add to that, but yes, that has just been not a problem with one streaming platform. That is just a problem with streaming platforms in general, not even solely limited to Danmachi. But back to the new Mobile Suit Gundam. My editor Alan sent me this immediately because he has far more opinions on this than I do. But for me personally, I am very, very excited because not only is it a new Mobile Suit Gundam, but it is a collaboration between Studio Khara and Sunrise. Now, if you don't know Studio Khara, they are the Evangelion studio. I know, right? I know. Not only that, it is not just Studio Khara. Hideaki Anno is involved with this project. The Hideaki Anno is working on something that is not Eva or Godzilla. Holy shit, he's actually coming back. He's coming back.
Between manga and light novels? I've only read mangas but want to read Classroom of the Elite, which is a light novel.
Holy shit. Thank you very much, Milky Productions, for the $50. Damn. Okay, I was going to ignore that, but thank you for the $50. What are my thoughts between manga and light novels? I don't know how to read words. I don't know how to read words. I've only read a few light novels back in the day when I had a lot more free time, but manga takes way less time to get through, so I haven't read light novels in quite a while. So I'm a manga reader at most nowadays. But yes, back to this. This is Hideaki Anno coming back with something that is not Eva, and the staff list in general is just some of the most goated people that have worked in the mecha genre in general. This is a pretty stacked staff list. But before we go on anymore, let's have a look at the announcement trailer. Probably to let's have a look at this.
直径 6.4km のスペースコロニーは 113.5 秒に1回回転し、1G の遠心力を生み出している。空は頭の上じゃなく、足の下にあるんだ。コロニー生まれの。
Is this the ending to Ava 4.0? Wait. This totally gives off One Last Wish vibes with the ending with the ending of Ava 3.0 plus 1.
空は頭の上じゃなく、足の下にあるんだ。 コロニー生まれの私たちは本物の重力も
Okay, it's not. It's
本
not.
物
It's
の
totally
空も
different.
知らない。もちろん本物の海も。賞金をかけて
Ooh,
モビルスーツで
okay.
バトルするクランバトル。クラバなんてまともなやつはやらない。
僕は修二。
私よマジ。いや意外と可愛い名前。
Did she just fucking nyan? Did she just nyan?
僕は修二。
私よマジ。いや意外と可愛い名前。あんたさクランバトルやらない？
素人を巻き込むな。本当に死ぬぞ。
まだ子供じゃん。
クラバは命がけなんだよ。
モビルスーツ2
Wow,
対
this is
2
a
の
totally different
相
vibe.
手の頭部を破壊すれば勝ちだ。
君の向こう側見えた。
勝つから信じて。マチュのマブ本物のマブ一緒にクランバトルやってくれるの？
戦えとガンダムが言っている。
Ooh, okay, so we're doing CG Gundams for this, but CG has come a long way, man. Woo!
あの子は間合いが分かってるんだ。本物かもしれない。
やらなきゃやられる。
マチュ
Ooh. Alright, they didn't pronounce the name though. They didn't pronounce the name.
空って自由ですか？
Why is the music so calm? I mean, that totally. I'm gonna put this chat down actually for this. Psst. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. That was a totally different vibe for what I would expect from Gundam. What that trailer reminded me of was the Ava movie trailers. You know what I mean? It kind of reminded me of some of the vibe of the Ava movie trailers, which makes sense because it's Studio Khara. Eureka 7 vibes, holy shit. Actually, you fucking nailed it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the OG Eureka 7 as well. Gundam and Ava had a child. So for me personally, I was always curious as to what Studio Khara would get up to after they had finished adapting, not even adapting, just finished all the Ava movies, because that seemed to be a studio that was solely made for Evangelion. And now that it's all done now that it's all finished, I was like, are they going to work on a new Ava project? I wouldn't put it past them. But now that they're basically going back to OG Mecha, I don't think Hideaki Anno... Has Hideaki Anno worked on any anime outside of Ava since Gunbuster and Diebuster? Because I know he's worked on like films, Godzilla films. They helped with Kaiju number 8, did they? Let me double check this. Did they actually?
Gundam Gigguk looks amazing.
Gigguk. Let me search. Studio Khara. Because I thought it was Production IG that... I thought it was Production IG that did Kaiju number 8. Okay. So they helped produce Kaiju number 8. Okay. That makes sense, especially with some of the monster designs and stuff like that. Kaiju number 8 for the CG, but there seems to be a full-on collaboration with Studio Sunrise. Basically, the two go-to mecha studios. Let's have a look at the staff list for this. I will say, my opinion is probably going to be very, very different from big Gundam fans, because I will quote my editor who sent me this and is a big Gundam fan. The first thing he said is, "This ain't fucking Gundam. This ain't Gundam. I don't know what this is, but this ain't Gundam." is what he told me. Real, I knew it. Based Alan. He loves Hathaway? Yeah, he does love Hathaway. Because like the character design, I will say, the character designs for this definitely look. It definitely reminds me of Flip Flappers and Pokemon character designs. This looks very, very different for what I would expect for a Gundam design. Let me. Has there been a story for this? Gundam GQX. Designer is the Pokemon designer? Ah, okay, that makes sense. All right, let's see what the story is. Okay. Amate Yuzuriha is a high school student living peacefully in a space colony floating in outer space. All right, we got the space colonies. When she meets a war refugee named Nyan, Amate is drawn into the illegal mobile suit dueling known as clan battles. Yo, we got underground mech dueling? What the fuck? We got Gundam cock battle? We got Gundam cockfights? All right. Under the entry name Machu, she throws herself into fierce battle day after day, piloting the GQX. Then an unidentified Gundam mobile suit pursued by both the Space Force and police appears before her, along with its pilot, a boy named Shuji. Okay, so it kind of sounds like this is Gundam, but taken through, let's say, the Megalobox or Real Steel kind of. This very much reminds me of Megalobox and Real Steel, if anyone remembers that movie back in the day. I mean, I am excited, not only because obviously Hideaki Anno, but let's see the staff list for this as well. I like how there's just let's have a look at the mecha. All right, we got the Gundam. I will say this is, oh man. I can hear the Gunpla sales already. I can see the Gunpla sales already. This is a very different kind of mecha design. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess I'll have to see it in action. This very much does remind me. I mean, it definitely looks very, very different from a lot of Gundam designs that I'm familiar with. I'm not sure about more. I'm not sure about how hardcore Gundam fans feel about this. You know what, Alan? If you're editing this right now, just let me know. Let me know your thoughts on this Gundam thing. And this is your chance to get your opinion out, to get your own opinion out, Alan, as the more informed Gundam expert than I am. But I don't know how I feel about this one. This looks weird, man. This Gundam looks weird. The feet as well. The lack of feet. I kind of like it. It looks different from other Gundams. I mean, I do think that Gundam needs to continually evolve. Because what I personally enjoyed The Witch from Mercury. Number one, because it's a new IP, a new Gundam IP, and number two, it did take a different direction from Gundam. A different kind of you had a different kind of conflict in that, and if it wasn't for the final bits of that and it had more episodes, I think I would have enjoyed it so much more. But I enjoyed most of the journey from Witch of Mercury. I just wasn't really happy with how things ended. And I thought they had so much potential. And I was actually a little sad that was just one standalone series. I would have loved that to be like another season long, in fact. Okay. Let's check the staff list. Gundam GX Annie list. All right. Okay, let's see the staff list for this. Okay, so the director, let's see. So from what I can see, a lot of these directors and a lot of these staff members have been in the industry, are like the true industry veterans. God damn, how long? What a resume, man, going all the way back. All the way fucking back. It seems like they've assembled the Mecha Dream Team to work on this new show. Obviously, going all the way back to the director of Die Buster. So, okay. Do we have... What about series composition? Series composition... Okay. Worked on Redline, Captain Earth. Okay. What else do we have? Bungo Stray Dogs. Rasifon. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the script for Fulikuli as well. It looks like a lot of these people are the OG Gainax, right? It seems like a lot of these people worked with the OG Gainax. And obviously a lot of them have now worked on Studio Khara. Take, the character designer. Okay, she obviously worked on Pokemon. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, once, do you know what I would be very interested in? I would be very interested in, because I couldn't see it, I would be very interested to see who is doing the music for this. I wouldn't, I was like, is it going to be Hiroyuki Sawano? But it's Studio Khara, so it might be someone different. I looked at this title and I'm like, this looks like how Hiroyuki Sawano named some of his tracks. It looks... It looks like someone just was typing something and then just smashed the keyboard for a little bit too long, man. A little bit too long. But this looks like it is, for the staff working on it, for the people working on it, not only just a legendary person like Hideaki Anno, but if you're a mecha fan, this staff list should be something you would be creaming your pants about. This is some of the most goated people who have ever worked on the industry, with some of the most goated studios that have worked on this genre coming together for a new project. I am personally very, very excited about it, and it also just looks like something totally new. That might be something worrying if you are a hardcore Gundam fan. But for me, I'm always up for seeing something new, because I believe that for such a long-running franchise, for a franchise like Gundam, for the legacy that it has, we have the let me rephrase that. It has to evolve with the time and do something new to keep up with the current times. I thought The Witch from Mercury was a step in the right direction for me personally, as someone who's not very invested, as someone who's not the most invested in the Gundam franchise, and I'm very, very excited to see this new project. Probably one of my most hyped series that's coming out. But Alan, you probably have a totally different opinion from me. But moving on, that is not the only new series that has been announced. We have some other new trailers that have been released as well. The Summer Hikaru Died has a new trailer that has just been released. I do not know too much about this. I know this won an award at the Next Manga Awards a few years ago. I wasn't the one who read it, but I have heard very, very good things about this. Let's have a look at the trailer.
Omae sa, 希望が山高出たらどないする?
あんま考えとらんな。
多分じいさんのしいたけ継ぐんちゃうかな。よし、聞くぞ。
Hold on, this isn't high quality. Give me the actual high quality.
お前さ、希望が山高出たらどないする？
あんま考えとらんな。多分じいさんのしいたけ継ぐんちゃうかな。よし、聞くぞ、どないする？
俺もまだよく考えとらんよ。
Ooh.
田舎はクソや。家族のこと探ってく。
Yo, the Uzumaki that we deserved? Is this gonna be the Uzumaki we deserved?
なあ、変なこと聞いてもええか？お前、やっぱヒカルちゃうやろ。
Ooh.
お願い、誰にも言わんといて。
Ooh, that looks very, very interesting. Okay. So let's see what is. So this is going to be by Cygames Pictures, who I feel like Cygames are moving out a lot. Oh, holy shit. Okay, now I'm hype. It's so it seems like it's going to be coming from the same director as Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night and Eromanga Sensei. And while I think the second half of Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night was a lot weaker than the first half, the directing for that was on point. One of the biggest things that stood out about that was the direction. And then there's Eromanga Sensei. Can you say that it was badly directed for its genre? I don't think you can. I don't think you can, guys. For the job that it needed to do, it did that job very, very well. Now, if that was not a genre of something you are interested in, you would probably hate that show. But the director knows how to cook, man. It was a very, very high quality adaptation. So the premise for this is it has Hikaru's face, it has Hikaru's voice, it even has Hikaru's memories, but whatever came down from the mountain 6 months ago isn't Yoshiki's best friend. Whatever it is dangerous, carrying on at school and hanging out as if nothing has changed, as if Hikaru isn't gone. Would be crazy, but when it looks so very like Hikaru and acts so very like Hikaru, ... There, for fuck's sake, guys. This isn't Among Us. It is not Among Us, guys. I was going to say that sounds so interesting because that sounds like some cosmic horror kind of shit, you know? It's one of the most terrifying things is just feeling like maybe there's someone who's wearing your best friend's skin but is not actually your best friend. Someone has replaced the people around you with complete strangers, but you can't quite put your finger on it. That to me is that unsettling feeling. And then chat goes, "Oh my god, it's an imposter! Oh my god, it's literally Among Us! Let's go!" God fucking damn it. So I know Sydney has read this and she very, very much enjoyed it as well. I have seen some panels and bits and pieces of this, and it very, very much gives off a Junji Ito vibe with some of its unsettling panel that I've seen. I'm very, very down for something that is not just your typical horror. This seems more like your unsettling kind of horror, which I think is a genre that anime can do well, because one of my biggest problems with anime horror is that it's not really scary, but that being able to adapt something that just makes you feel unsettled is something that I think anime can actually do. Obviously, we had Uzumaki. We put all of our chips into Uzumaki as maybe the first great Junji Ito adaptation. That was 1/4 of an amazing Junji Ito adaptation. But with this coming out, very excited for this, very interested, and it seems like Cygames Pictures is going to be an up-and-coming studio. Because that is not the only anime they are working on that has been announced, because Kagurabachi, it seems like, is getting an anime by Cygames Pictures themselves as well. They are getting a lot of new IPs that are coming out. This is actually very, very surprising for me because, number one, I didn't think that Kagurabachi anime would be announced so early. But most importantly, number two, it's going to Cygames Pictures. So when people were theorizing and thinking about what anime studio would get Kagurabachi, you know, you had your usual suspects. People were being like, oh, what if Ufotable got it, or Studio Mappa, or Bones? But no, it went to Cygames Pictures, who compared to some of these other studios, have worked on a lot less and has a lot less legacy. But they have done some impressive stuff under the radar. Because what Cygames Pictures have mainly been known for before is just adapting Cygames IPs. Stuff like Uma Musume, stuff like Princess Connect. Oh, they did Idolmaster as well? Oh, okay. The Cygames do Idolmaster. I'm not sure about that. But obviously Grand Blue Fantasy. But recently, it seems like they are doing way more than just gacha game IP adaptations. Last year, or this year, I should say, they did Braven, which was so much fucking fun. Obviously, they're doing The Summer Hikaru Died, and now it looks like they are doing Kagurabachi, which will be far and beyond the biggest IP that they have a chance at adapting. And say what you want about gacha game adaptations, they fucking killed it with some of the animation cuts with Uma Musume and Princess Connect. Princess Connect showed me it was very reminiscent of some of the early seasons of Konosuba. I believe it was the same director, if I'm not if I'm remembering correctly, but that had really great animation. And then there's Uma Musume, which, if you have seen some of the fucking cuts that are present in Uma Musume, a show about idol horse girls should not be going this hard with some of the animation that is present in there. It is on a different fucking tier. Holy shit. If you know, you know, because you think, oh, this is just some silly show about horse girls that race each other. This is a pretty silly concept. And then some of the running animations and some of the race scenes are fucking absolute cinema. So they seem to be an up-and-coming studio now that are tackling on even more IPs and even more projects. So I think that they have a very good chance at making a great fucking adaptation for a mega IP like Kagurabachi that might put them on the map even more. It has more to do with the director, though. Yes, I know it has to do with the director. I would like to think, though, that if they are getting a mega IP like Kagurabachi, they are going to try to assemble the best of a team as possible for this IP. So we know they have the teams in place to do stuff, you know, like Uma Musume, like Princess Connect. So I would be very, very interested to see what names and what directors and what teams they can get to adapt Kagurabachi, which is a shonen action anime. But either way, I'm very excited. Obviously, there is going to be a big hole within, now that My Hero Academia is ending, now that Jujutsu Kaisen has ended, there is that hole that is waiting to be filled by some other mega shonen IP. Obviously, Dandadan has been very, very big this season. Chainsaw Man is going to come back as well, and whenever we get more seasons of Jujutsu Kaisen, that is obviously going to be massive. So I don't think that, since this is such an early announcement, I don't think we are going to get a Kagurabachi anime next year. Maybe even not the year after. This seems very, very early for an anime announcement. But, if I had to guess, it's like 2 years away. So, going to be interesting to see what they have cooking up. But I've said this before, I think the memes were right. And people should be paying attention to Kagurabachi. It has a lot of potential and definitely has that potential to be one of the next big mega hit shonens. Let's move on from shonen to talk about something that's not shonen, but also a manga that ended this year. Oshinoko. Because we're not going to be talking about Oshinoko, but the writer of Oshinoko, Aka Akasaka, who has already announced their next project. Already, which is going to be launching next spring. Man, Aka Akasaka, I think he must be a workaholic, right? Working on Kaguya-sama and then launching Oshinoko at the same time. And Oshinoko just ended and he's like, I don't want a break. What is a break? How do you rest? Bro has the grind set of an average Twitch streamer or YouTube content creator, man. You can take breaks, It's okay. It's okay to take breaks, especially after your series ended. This isn't YouTube. This isn't Twitch. People aren't just going to forget about you. The algorithm is not going to ignore you if you just take a break, But so what is this going to be about? So this year's 50th issue of Shueisha's Young Jump magazine announced on Tuesday that the Oshinoko writer Aka Akasaka is conceiving the original story for a new manga series launching in the magazine in spring 2025. Oh, so it has the Record of Ragnarok artist drawing the series. Damn, okay. Wow, this, as someone who has read Records of Ragnarok, that has some absolutely insane art, this looks like a totally different genre than what Records of Ragnarok was, man. You go from something that reminds you of the hype shit in Baki and JoJo, and now it looks like this is going to be a fairy tale story with a prince and princess guided by fate. Is there any other... Okay, there is not. All right. So, so this is Aka Akasaka's first series. Don't quote me on that. But he is venturing on into fantasy, it looks like. Something that's not grounded in the real world, but looks like he's going straight into the fantasy genre. And regardless of your opinions of the ending of Oshinoko, I very much enjoyed my ride with Oshinoko. I thought that the ending of Oshinoko is a bit overhated. It wasn't the best ending, but to me, I finished the manga and I was like, okay, it is what it is. It's alright. I don't see why people are literally burning manga volumes for this ending. I was like, it's alright. And obviously there was Kaguya-sama as well, which I haven't watched the ending of, but everything that I've watched in Kaguya-sama, very, very much enjoyed that. He seems to, he does good stuff. He does good stuff, and he hasn't exactly had a miss for me just yet. Very, very much enjoyed some of the ideas present in his works. Very, very much enjoy, for the most part, his character writing. So I am very, very excited to see what he cooks up next. I am also very, very, not concerned, but mindful. I'm just mindful that he seems like he can't take a break. Holy shit. Holy shit. My boy doesn't know how to take a break. Please. You know how much work a serialized story is? You can take a break. It's okay. Play some Dragon Quest, play some Idolmaster. I don't know. He's just and the thing is he's playing Apex. He's playing Apex and he is still somehow more productive than he's still somehow more productive than most of us combined. What is bro on? I need to know, man. I need to know. Holy shit. But I'm very, very excited to see what he comes up with here. So, next season, we have Sakamoto Days, who has just released a new PV. And this is one of the new hyped series that is coming out next season. So we're going to have a look at the trailer for this. I'm going to get some water quickly. Ran out of water. Holy shit, I just realized I didn't turn on my lights. I was wondering, why am I so dark? Why the fuck am I so dark? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's finally light mode. Oh my god. I thought something was off. Alright. Just getting some water. Alright, let's have a look at this. Are those chairs comfy? This chair is very, very comfy. Ooh! Herman Miller all the way, man. Ergonomic chairs are the future. I'm off the gaming chair hype. I'm on my ergonomic chairs now. Subtitles? Nope. I am not familiar with the original manga as well. I haven't read the original manga. Does he turn back? Oh no, he is hot. He is. All right. Okay, so obviously Sakamoto Days is one of the hypest new series that is coming out next winter. Anything of obviously it's Shonen Jump, but it's also one of the top selling manga that is consistently I'm not sure if it's top 10, but definitely like top 20, top 30 best selling manga. So I've heard a lot about this, and watching that trailer, it feels like obviously anything that's going to be adapted by Shonen Jump is going to get some hype behind it, but not every Shonen Jump adaptation is made equal. This makes me feel like it's going to be about as big as maybe Mashal. Animation quality, animation-wise, it didn't stand out the most. But I think it has the potential, with how well the manga sells, to be sizably popular. Not the most popular thing that's coming out next season, But I am interested to see if TMS can cook any more with this action scenes, because I believe this is a gag manga, right? But I'm gonna guess that it has a lot of action scenes based on it being a Shonen Jump adaptation in general. It's still raw. I wouldn't call it raw. I wouldn't call it raw. But right now, it is definitely serviceable. It is definitely serviceable. Kind of reminds me of what Yozakura Family, the adaptation of that got, where I would say like the animation for that was serviceable for the first few episodes that I saw, but nothing that truly like stood out as being like above and beyond. The action is diabolical. No other way to describe it. Ooh, I don't know what that means. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be Spy Family for sure. I mean, Spy Family for a gag manga has fucking amazing quality animation, but I mean that was like a collaboration between Studio Cloverworks and Studio Wit. So of course that is going to have some amazing fucking animation. This one, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for this next season. I think it's going to more depend on how well the comedy hits and how well the art hits, because we've seen a lot of, I don't know if it's a trend right now, we've seen a lot of assassin-esque, retired assassin or kindergarten assassin kind of like gag genre that I think Spy X Family started. But there has been a lot of gag action manga that is coming out that is being adapted in recent times. Sakamoto Day's fight scenes are insanely good. Okay. All right, what's up next? I forgot about this. This is old news, but I wanted to bring this back because this is the second time that I've announced this, but the first time I announced this was an April Fool's joke. It was an April Fool's joke. I don't know if anyone was around for that stream when I announced that The Beginning After the End web novel is getting an anime adaptation. And then I looked at the date and it was from a tweet and it was an April Fool's joke, and I was like, I got live on stream, but this time it is not an April Fool's joke. I waited till we got other sources. I saw the same source posted on Twitter. I was like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I was like, okay, this is actually being announced right now. Let's have a look at the trailer. Damn, what the fuck? We got bombs in this shit? We got bombs? Bombs in my fantasy anime? Okay, so that was a short announcement trailer. So this, like I said, this got announced a while ago, and I know a lot of people very, very much enjoyed Beginning After the End. I think I've read like 5 chapters of it, and then I just didn't continue, just because I just read it after one night just before I fell asleep. But a lot of people recommended this webcomic. A lot of people recommended this webcomic to me simply because everyone told me that it reminded them of Mushoku Tensei. Is it going to be as good as Mushoku Tensei? I am very, very doubtful, since you are basically comparing yourself to one of the most goated isekai series of all time. But I heard that it is... Bro, I was joking, Lamau. No, I don't know if you said it, but some people have definitely said that to me. Some people have definitely said that to me. But it has a story that's very, very reminiscent of Mushoku Tensei. Except it's not some otaku fucking weeb. It's the king who gets reincarnated into this fantasy world, even though I believe he was already in a fantasy world. It's Normie Tensei. wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? So it seems like this is going to be very, very reminiscent of Mushoku Tensei, since it is inspired by Mushoku Tensei. But from what I heard, from what you guys are telling me, maybe it isn't as extreme in some of its aspects as Mushoku Tensei. It's good if you're sane. It's less creepy. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm always on board for more isekai-esque adaptations. I am waiting for, and this might be Solo Leveling Season 2, but I am waiting for the first really, really good manhwa / webcomic / webtoon adaptation. I'm not sure if I'm misremembering anything right now, but I don't think there has been like an amazing adaptation right now. I think Solo Leveling Season 2 has that potential if the action continues with some of the fucking amazing scenes that some of the more hype scenes that I know that is going to be happening. But this one might have the potential with the hype that's going into it with the webcomic. But I personally am more excited about the Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint adaptation. That is the webtoon that I think would be the most hype, but that also very, very much depends on what studio what studio is able to adapt it. So we'll have to see about that one. Up next, the main trailer for 100 Girlfriends has finally been released. It is coming out very, very soon. Let's have a look at this trailer. What are the next girls that are going to be up?
この少年、愛情連太郎の運命の人はなんと100人！もう選び放題、好き放題！これは数奇な運命を背負った一人の少年とその100人の
Bro keeps winning, keep winning, keep winning.
これっぽっちも反省がないなこの諸悪の根源は
Second season already? Yep, this is the second season already.
皆さんカップルの倦怠期は付き合って3ヶ月頃から訪れるそうです。
Oh, the manga's coming back. I just like, I know we shouldn't take this seriously, but imagine dating the same guy as your mom, man. A Giga Chad MILF right there. Giga Chad MILF. Yo, if you're in the same harem as your mom, bro, that is a therapy session waiting to happen. Oh, yes! Tomboy baseball girl! Emo girl! Oh shit! Okay. Wow, we're getting a lot more. 4 more girls?
すごいね、愛情くん。でもこれ以上幸せにできる確証がって。
確証なんてものはないけど、俺には死んでもみんなを幸せにする覚悟しかない。ありがとう。
We're getting Superior Komi as well. Oh, Medo-san as well? Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
そう思ったんだ。つまり愛の力。俺の持つすべての生命をみんなを幸せにすることのために費やしてみせる所存。よろしくお願いします。
Lamau anime trailer cliche. Yeah, I will allow for 100 girlfriends because Rentaro is just that much of a Giga Chad. Rentaro is just that much of a Giga Chad, man. The child support is gonna go crazy. Hey man, that's assuming that's a big assumption, because this, if you watched 100 Girlfriends, if you read 100 Girlfriends, you know that this isn't a harem. It's a family. It's the Rentaro family, guys, you know. The child support is going to be everyone helping to take care of the children together, like one big happy family, guys. That's how it works here. That is how it works here. I tried to read it so bad. I mean, I was very, very happy with the first season of 100 Girlfriends. This is literally just the Eminence in Shadow harem version. It's something that you know you shouldn't take seriously. You know that this is a parody of the genre that it's satirizing. But even being a parody, even being a satire, it still does the harem genre better than most other harem anime. And I very, very much enjoyed the first season of 100 Girlfriends, and I'm very, very excited to see more of 100 Girlfriends. But I'm wondering, I haven't caught up to the manga since I stopped reading it like a year ago. So I don't know how many more girlfriends have been added to the collection, the harem now. But with this being the second season, I think we're going to be getting maybe 4 or 5 new girls. So that brings the total up to about 10 girls. So I think after this, we are going to be a 10th of the way through the 100 Girlfriend target. So that means this is season 2 out of 20. I'll see you guys 10 years, 20 years later when we get to 100 Girlfriends season 20, when we'll probably have our own fucking children and our own fucking wives at that point, man. 20 seasons of cinema. I'll see you then. I'll see you there, guys. Generational harem right here. This is going to be the harem you watch with your kids when they're teenagers, you know? Your kids are going to get into harem anime, and you're going to be like, Dad, what was it like when the harem was like one girl in? And you're going to be like, son, it was beautiful time, son. It was a different time. It was a different time. Single digits. We were still in the single digits, just like your age back then, man. I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you. Oh, man. But another anime I am very hyped about that has already been announced, but we're getting more information about it, is Shinichiro Watanabe's new anime, Lazarus, that we have a first look on. So let's have a look at this trailer. This needs to be HD quality, baby. Bro is that guy who learned how to backflip, and now he has to backflip doing everything. Have you seen that clip of, I think it was Resident Evil 4, where there's like the 2 chainsaws that are coming towards Leon's heads, and he's like, there are several ways to get out of this situation, but I choose backflipping. I don't know how to get out of the situation, but I'm gonna choose to backflip my way out of the situation. Bro is me there is absolutely no other way to run away from the cops without backflipping out. Did Shinichiro Watanabe just want to make a parkour anime? Did he just get into the parkour YouTube rabbit hole and he just really wants to make a parkour anime? All right. Well, that was one hell of a parkour trailer. Is this one the same one? This is the same one. So, seems like it's being done by Studio Mappa, since it's on the Mappa YouTube channel. But one thing that has got me very, very excited about this is, Mamoru Miyano is playing the main character? Holy shit. The goat playing the main character? Okay. God damn. All right. So, one thing that really stood out about that, apart from the parkour, apart from the backflipping, was I like the whole world design, and it seems like they put a lot of, as with everything Shinichiro Watanabe does, he's been able to put a lot of thoughts into like the whole vibe of the world this takes place in. Another thing that always gets me excited about anything he works on is that the music in all of his works are normally top fucking tier. Obviously we have Bebop, we have Samurai Champloo, but even stuff like Carol and Tuesday as well, the amount of fucking music in that was insane. Fucking insane. Kids on the Slope as well. I would be interested to see if he can get Yoko Kanno back to do another anime OST, but even if not, I trust that whatever he does for the music, it's going to be top fucking tier. Another thing that has got me very, very excited is they are getting the same action choreography from the people who did John Wick. And I saw an article that said that he basically reached out for some advice, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Chad Steletsky? And Chad Steletsky was like, no, let me do the action choreography for this. And Shinichiro Watanabe was like, oh no, I can't really afford Hollywood budgets. And Chad Steletsky was like, no, let me do it. Cowboy Bebop has been such a big inspiration and influence for me. I want to do this for you. So we are going to get some very, very interesting action sequences in this. Overall, I'm just fucking hype. I am very, very excited to see anything that Shinichiro Watanabe cooks up. And the more I hear about this, the more excited I am. It seems like it's going to be a 13-episode series, which is fine. Especially considering this is probably going to be an anime original series as well. So the more I learn about this, the more I'm excited to see whatever new project he works on. Has he worked on anything since Carol and Tuesday? Let me check. What has he worked on since? Oh, he worked... That's so weird. He worked as a music advisor for Sonny Boy. And that was one aspect I really, really fucking loved about Sonny Boy. Taiso Project. What's this one? Oh, this is a short film. Okay, this is a short film. Okay, I haven't actually watched the Blade Runner anime, so I'm not sure how this was. But, oh yeah, how did I forget Zanki no Terra? When I was talking about music and how every one of his works has great music, how the fuck did I forget Terror in Resonance? Literally my favorite anime OST of all time. Literally, this is it. Literally, this is my favorite anime OST of all time. Yeah. Anything he does, the music in it is fucking great. Michiko Tahachin, I like how a lot of these credits, he is just music selection, music producer. That's how much people trust his music taste, man. People just hire him, not even as a director. They're just like, yo, give me some advice for what music to put in this, man. Which is why I am very, very excited for Lazarus. In terms of my favorite Shinichiro Watanabe animes, it's hard to pick a favorite. because Bebop and Champloo are both goated. Even though people didn't like Terran Resonance, there's just something about the fucking vibe of that show that still sticks to me with this, still sticks with me to this day. Space Dandy was fucking incredible as well. But Carol and Tuesday, I was a little bit disappointed in, mostly because I think that had so much potential to be even better, but that was still a very, very solid show. So I'm interested to see how, and of course, Kids on a Slope as well, had my favorite musical performance in anime, period. So very excited to see what he's going to be cooking up for Lazarus. Either way, keep an eye out for that. Because last up, guys, last up, we need a bit of degeneracy. I saw this got announced. Please put them on Takamine-San. Got announced and has a new teaser trailer. I've only seen manga covers of this title, and I think I know everything I need to know about this anime. But let's have a look at... What the fuck is that thumbnail? How is that thumbnail allowed on YouTube? What the fuck? Holy shit. Let's play the first one. Let's play the first one, guys. We're gonna play the first one. God damn, they had no chill when picking that thumbnail, man.
Takamine Takane はこの学園の神である。僕からしたら会長は雲の上の存在すぎて仲良くなりたいとか、ましてやそれ以上の関係になりたいとか、そんなことは考えたこともなかった。この時までは。
Wait.
見ちゃった。
I'll rewind it for you guys, before we get to that. I'm sure you are very, very interested. We need subtitles because I'm sure you guys are very, very interested in the plot for this. I know you need to understand the plot. I know you need to understand the plot, man. Let me just make sure of something quickly. Okay.
Takamine Takane はこの学園の神である。僕からしたら会長は雲の上の存在すぎて仲良くなりたいとか、ましてやそれ以上の関係になりたいとか、そんなことは考えたこともなかった。
This is the safe for work version, by the way. Yes, I was just checking.
見ちゃった。会長の校内一美人のおっぱい。
つまりこれが私の能力。未だ汚れ知らぬ乙女。エターナルバージンロード。
That's the concept? Yo! What the fuck? Wait, she's by taking off my underwear, the ability to rewind time is activated. Holy shit! We have found Echo's rival. How much can she rewind time? How much can she rewind time? That's the real question. Echo can't beat this. He Yo, this is the future Victor wanted. This is the peak of Hex Tech right here, guys. We found it. We have found the final evolution of humanity.
その秘密を知ってしまった僕、白田講師は
そこで提案よ。
Damn, who is animating this? The great evolution of mankind.
クローゼットとしての生活を強いられることとなった。
テレビアニメ履いてください、高峰さん。
Oh my god.
2025年4月より放送。
Gives off Inukai's dog energy? Yeah, just without the dog fucking.
開始。常に私の下着を持ち、
Wow.
付き従い、どこでも着替えのサポートをする。
Well, we have found it, guys. This is the glorious evolution of mankind right here. What is the let me see, what's the... Okay, so please put the... Please put them on Takamine-san's. Premise is... Takamine is the goddess of her high school with perfect grades, athletic prowess, and unrivaled beauty. The student council president is the apple of everyone's eye, including Koshi Shirota, a below-average student with no friends or social prospects whatsoever. Wow, wow, what a guy, guys. But soon he'll find out the secret behind Takamine's unbelievable success is her underwear. When she strips, she can undo any of her past actions. And now that Koshi knows, Takamine won't let him off easy. Wow. So, who is animating this? Who is animating this? I need to know who is animating this. This feels like an AI plot. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? You think this sounds like an AI plot? No fucking way. This plot sounds like the author knows exactly what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing, man. This sounds tailor-made. We have added time traveling with step on me energy. Let me check this. Is this second trailer any different?
Oh,
it's different. Oh, it's different, alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. How the fuck is this allowed on YouTube, man? How is this allowed on YouTube? Okay, okay. Well, you guys can search up that trailer on YouTube. We're gonna watch it, but I'm gonna give you a play-by-play. You know, you don't need to watch it. Let me just give you a play-by-play, all right, of this right now. All right, start off. We have a very similar scene to that scene in Aoya, except this time the girl is missing her upper half, and she has a lot more exposed than what Aoya did back in the day. Main character looks like he's testing his nose right now. We have some very tasteful censoring. We have bare breasts just out right now. She says, "Oh my god, you see my chest? What the hell?" And then she's wearing nothing. She's wearing nothing. We can only guess that there is definitely 100% going to be a uncensored Blu-ray version of this right now. Guys like, Nanda kore? I'm merely just a dog. I'm merely just Inikai's dog. We are Inikai's dog together. Girl just keeps undressing. She just really doesn't like wearing clothes. She has a phobia of clothes, it seems like. But no, it is just her ability. She is still not wearing clothes. Oh my god, she is not wearing clothes for this entire trailer. And that was it. That was the trailer. And that was it. That was my play-by-play of the Takamine-san second trailer. You can find that on YouTube. gun is the hentai radio announcer. This is the shit they did. This is the shit that kids did before the internet existed. One kid's like, "Oh shit, I found a VHS," and the boys are like, "Yo, give me a play-by-play. Phone me up, give me a play-by-play." I just need to imagine, man. We were going back to the Stone Ages with this one. So hopefully you got a good idea about what that anime is about. Needless to say, this is going to be one of the more cultured anime that is coming out. And keep an eye out for that one. And that is it for the anime news today. We have a lot of exciting anime that is going to be coming out in the future. Some of them in the near future, some of them in the far future. The one I think I'm most excited to see how it turns out, though, is most definitely the new Gundam project. I'm just very curious about how this Gundam project is going to turn out. But that is it from me for today. I've been Gigguk, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. All right, that was for the YouTube. That was for the YouTube right there. Did you do 5-4 Season 3 and Zenshu? I'm probably going to save those trailers for my anime trailer watch party for the next season.